Okay, good evening, Valentina. And lady that is not lady, it's Paula, right?
Hello, teachers. Yes.
Okay, Paula. I have already changed your name in Zoom again. So let me see. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Give give me a minute, please. Okay, guys, let's start. Let me see that there is another person, John, trying to log in. Okay. So we are complete. We are John, Paula, and Valentina. Hello, John. How are you doing today?
Hello, teacher. Fine. And you?
Good, very good. Where are you now, John? In, where are you, John?
Um, I'm working.
You're
I was
working
working.
now?
No.
Okay, you were
In
working.
this moment, I am
You are
resting.
working in this moment?
No, in this moment, no.
Okay, you're resting. You're taking a break from work. Okay.
Yes.
Are you still working in something near Armenia? Something like that?
Yes, Montenegro, Quindío.
Okay, Montenegro. Yes, that's right, Montenegro. Okay, and how many classes did you have today?
No, today I'm having classes because in this week the students isn't studying. The teachers mm, are in meets.
Okay, yes, the students, I didn't remember. The students are taking a break in this week, so
Yes,
they are not studying. And the teachers uh, are working, I don't
capacitations.
know, half-time, part-time?
By part time, I part more or less to 7 a.m. at 12 half day
Okay, but do you have to go to the school all the week?
all the week. Yes,
Okay, but you don't have students, so you can rest.
yes, studies that.
Okay. Then Paula and Valentina are resting too. You are not studying this week.
No, teacher.
Okay. And did you do anything, Paula, anything different in this week?
No. Sleep more. And go to the my family. And that's it.
Okay, and are you going to travel this weekend?
No, teacher.
No? Okay, yes, that's a big problem because students are not studying, are not going to the school, but your parents, the students' parents have to work, so there are not any vacations, any fall vacations. Okay, we're going to start today. I'm going to share with you my screen, and I'm going to show you this one, to show you some expressions. You can see now these expressions. I feel sad, my mistake, I have no money, I'll pay the bill, I understand you, I'm very tired, I'm very happy, text me, I like you, it's very clear. And you are going to try to look for another expression, another similar expression for each one of them. You are going to look for a synonym for those expressions. Another way to say the same, no? So I feel sad. How can we say that with different words that you feel sad? Anyone knows? Anyone knows? Paula, Valentina, or John, do you know how to say that you are sad, but using different words?
I am
I am what?
sad.
I am sad. Okay, I am sad. There is another one. Another form, another way to say the same.
I'm feeling down.
Okay, good. I'm feeling down. That's a good one. I'm feeling down. Well, let's say I feel down. But in order to say in present, I'm sad. I feel down. I feel sad. Okay.
I feel bad.
I feel bad. Okay, I feel bad. In English, we are going to say an expression to say the same but using a color. Anyone knows? A color related to the sadness.
I feel blue.
Ah, that's good. That's good. Very good. I feel blue. Okay, you can say in English, I feel blue. The color blue is related to sadness in English. So if you are sad, you can say, I feel sad, I'm sad, I feel down, I feel bad, I feel blue, I feel terrible. Those are okay. So look at this. There are different ways to say the same. Different ways, different forms to say the same sentence, okay? Next, my mistake. My mistake. Another way to say that. When I make a mistake, when I make an error, I say my mistake. No? How do you say that with other words?
My bad.
My bad. That's great. My bad.
My ground.
My what?
My ground.
My, I don't understand the second word. My,
Grom. Grom. Grom.
something like this?
No, grom. con W no significa error también.
Like this, girl? No.
No. W, grown.
Like this? Ah, no.
Mm,
I'm wrong. Like this.
yes.
Okay, no. There is one sentence that you can say, for instance, I'm wrong. When I'm not correct, I say I'm wrong. That's the opposite of it's correct. Okay? I'm wrong. Cuando va a decir estoy equivocado, estoy en un error, I can say I'm wrong. Okay?
Okay.
But here, my bad, it's a good one. My mistake, my bad. So when you hear someone saying my mistake or saying my bad, decir mi error, mi falla, o sea, fue mi error. Or you can say only my bad, only my mistake, or you can say it was my mistake, it was my bad, ¿no? It was, fue mi error, entonces it was my mistake, or only my mistake, my bad. Cuando reconocemos un error, una falla, entonces decimos es those expressions, my mistake, my bad, good. Another one, I have no money. Another way to say that, when you have no money, you can say what, Paula? What can you say there?
Teacher, in my mistake is possible my fault?
Yes, my fault, yes. It's my fault, or it was my fault. Cuando me dice, es mi culpa, es mi error, you can say, it's my fault. Good, very good. Okay, the next one, I have no money. What can you say about that? Or what other sentence you can use in order to say the same?
I'm out of money. Could it be?
I'm out of, let me see, I'm out of money, like this?
Yes.
Okay, good. I'm out of money. In order to say that you don't have any money in your pockets, in your bank account, you can say, I have no money or I'm out of money. In English, there is an expression, it's run out of. Cuando se acaba algo, cuando ya no hay algo, se dice run off, ¿no? Es, en determinados contextos, you can use run out of money. Que se acabó el dinero, ¿no? You can say that. Sometimes. It depends on the context, okay? Next, I'll pay the bill, no? Maybe when you go to a restaurant with your boyfriend, with your girlfriend, and you say, okay, don't worry, I'll pay the bill. But, or what other way, other form to say that? No? No, I'll pay the bill, no? No options here? Okay, let's continue. I understand you. When the teacher is explaining something and you say, you are a student, say, I understand you. Another form, another expression to say the same, to mean the same. There is the very common one. No? Okay, let's continue. Another one, I'm very tired. Another way to say that. If you work all long day, if you work all day long, and you are tired, very, very tired, what can you say that? What can you say?
I'm out of energy.
Okay, I'm out of energy. When you don't have energy, when you don't have the energy or the ability or the strength to do something, you can say, I'm out of energy, okay? That's a good one. I'm very happy. When you are very, very happy, there is another way to say that. I'm very happy. Okay, no, text me. When you are chatting with someone, you wanna him or her to write to you, you say text me. But there is other way to say that. Think a little about that. What?
Write me. Write me.
Okay, the common one, write to me. In English, we say write to me, no, write me, no, write to. Sometimes it depends on the verbs. We use the preposition to, no? With some verbs, we use to, write to me, send to me, and in other, we don't use the to. Text me, no? Call me, no? Bring me, okay, in this case, write to me. Another one, or no? Or only this one? Okay, next. I like you. When there is a person that you like a lot, you can say, I like you. But there are other ways to say the same. You know? Do you know any expression or any sentence with the same meaning that I like you? Oh, and the last one, he's very clever. You know what is clever, right?
He is very intelligent.
Yes, that's a good option. He is very intelligent, or there is another word, another adjective for it, clever, intelligent, or smart.
He's smart.
Yes, that's one. He is smart. When we say that smart, we are saying that someone or something is intelligent. No? That's why we use the smartphones, okay, or the smartwatch. No, that's the reason, because that's the reason to say smartwatch or smartphones, because those phones, those devices, phones or mobiles or watches are very intelligent or have too many devices, too many applications. Okay. Okay, let's see. We have this one, and now we are going to wait a minute. But I have to erase. I'm going to erase what we wrote here. And I'm going to give you the options. Another options, the common options or the common expressions. For instance, I feel sad, you say, I feel blue. No? In English, it's very, very common. You are going to listen to many people saying that in movies, in series, that I feel blue, no? I feel blue. My mistake, my bad. That's the most common one. I have no money. When you don't have any money with you, any money in your pockets, any money in your bank account, you say, I'm broken. No? Broken, the verb comes, or that comes from break. No? Break, broke, broken. I'm broken, I have no money. And here, I have to be, let me see, to explain something in this sentence. Remember that we don't teach this expression, I have no. Most of teachers don't teach this expression. We don't teach I have no. We don't see, or we don't teach this expression because that's not the most correct, okay? The most correct or grammatically correct is I don't have. That's the correct expression, taking into account the grammar. No? We don't say I have no, we have to say I don't have, and that's what we teach. But in real language, in real life, people use I have no, okay? When you are with your friends, with your family, you say I have no, and that's very common. Esas son de las expresiones que no se enseñan. En inglés no enseñamos, o sea, la mayoría de los profesores no van a enseñar esto. Usted puede decir I have no, vamos a enseñar la forma correcta desde el punto gramatical, ¿no? Que es utilizar el verbo y utilizar el auxiliar. I don't have, I don't like, I don't need, I don't enjoy, okay? But there is a big but, a big however, hay un gran pero. En la vida real, si lo utilizan así, no con todos los verbos. O sea, por ejemplo, you are not going to listen people saying, I like no. No. Esta expresión no la vamos a escuchar. Ahí sí, generalmente y todo el mundo va a decir, I don't like. Pero con unos verbos como este have, sí se utiliza ese y es muy común. I have no. I have no money. I have no brothers. I have no sisters. I have no girlfriend. ¿Ok? Y el otro verbo con el cual se utiliza mucho es I need no. Instead of saying I don't need, it's very common to listen to people in real life, in real language, in informal context, saying I need no. For instance, you can say I need no money instead of saying I don't need money. Okay? So that was something I have to say. I have to explain for you. That's why here we are going to find I have no money. This one, I'll pay the bill. Instead of saying I'll pay the bill, I'm going to pay the bill. I'm going to invite my wife and I'm going to pay the bill. You can say just it's on me. It's on me. It means that you are going to pay the bill. And you are going to take your money and you're going to take your credit card and you're going to pay. It's on me. Okay? I understand you. This one, I feel you. It's the same. And here, I told you that there was a very, very common sentence in English in order to say, I understand you, is I get you. When we say, I get you, it means I understand you. Someone is saying something, you say, I get you. Te entiendo, te comprendo. Y de ahí viene también la pregunta, do you get it? Do you get it? Do you get it? For instance, the teacher is explaining a topic, and at the end of the explanation, he says, do you get it? ¿Lo entendieron o lo entendiste? ¿Lo comprendes? Do you get it? Do you get it? Y this type of sentence, sometimes you're going to listen, get it? You get it? Instead of saying, do you get it? You get it? You get it? No more. Okay. Es ya en el lenguaje real, como les decía, que es muy diferente al que encontramos en textos, en libros de texto, y eso es, muchas veces simplemente van a decir get it or you get it. No van a decir toda la expresión con el do en el lenguaje informal, ¿no? Por eso ustedes cuando vean una película o una serie muchas veces van a encontrar ese tipo de expresiones. Es muy común, it's very common. Do you get it? Entendió, or I get. And this one, this expression, I get you, dio origen a otra expresión que es cuando es en pasado. I got you. I got you. I get you is present. I got you past. And this expression define I gotcha. Y esto dio origen a otra expresión que es I gotcha. Is the same that I got you. It's I got you. I got you. I don't know why the American people said that, but many people said that. I got you. And it means I got you. And it means I understood you. ¿No? Te entendí. Okay? So, in order to take into account that. Next, I'm very tired. Instead of saying I'm very tired, you can say I'm exhausted. I'm exhausted. I'm very tired. I'm exhausted. I'm very happy. I'm ecstatic. I'm ecstatic. Okay? So ecstatic is when you feel very, very, very happy. Text me. And here it's a completely different one. Hit me up. In order to say write to me, text to me, you can say hit me up. If you don't know this expression, you are not going to understand because hit is a completely different word with a completely different meaning, no? Hit is like something like this, hit, this is hit, no? But here, in this case, hit me up is text or write. In order to say that somebody or someone likes you, you can say, I'm into you. I'm into you. And the last one, he's very clever, is intelligent. Okay. What is the purpose, the objective of this exercise? It's very easy. You have to learn these type of sentences. This screenshot was taken from a TikTok account, and there are too many TikTok accounts that you can study, and you are going to learn words, vocabulary, expressions, sentences like these, which are very useful in the real life, in the real language. Okay, that's a suggestion for you. You have to watch, you have to learn, you have to study these type of accounts because you can learn words, vocabulary, sentences in a few seconds. Okay, so that's why we did that. Let's continue, guys, and now we're going to doing something related to what we did last week. We are going to watch a video. We're going to watch a video. Okay, but I have to share my screen and my sound. Wait a minute. I have to share my sound and this one.
Are you ready yet? Almost. Just.
Can you listen to the audio, to the video?
Yes.
Okay, we're going to listen to the audio, we're going to watch the video, and we're going to pay attention because this is something about how to use English at a specific place. In this case, at the restaurant, as we were studying last week, no? There were some expressions, some typical expressions some typical or traditional vocabulary that we can use when we go to a restaurant and we order the food, and when we are going to pay the bill, or when we are going to need to pay in cash. So let's watch the video, guys.
Just 5 more minutes. Okay, hurry up.
Okay, we are going to stop and try to explain something. For instance, hurry up. What does it mean, hurry up, guys?
Apurarse.
Yes, when we say hurry up, fast, no? Fast. There is another expression, is to be in a rush. Hay otra expresión, to be in a rush. Let me write here. This one. I'm in a rush. When we say I'm in a rush, is that I have no enough time. I have to be very fast doing something. When I say I am in a rush, estoy en un apuro, en afán, estoy de afán. I'm in a rush, okay? Let's continue.
Up. In this lesson, we're going to go to the restaurant. Are you ready? Let's go. Hello, my name is Maddie from POC English, and in this lesson, we're going to go to the restaurant and we're going to see how to speak English in a restaurant. Part 1. Before going to the restaurant. First, let's learn some words and phrases that you may need to learn and use when you are planning to have a meal outside. The first one is a phrasal verb, to eat out. It's very
This is a very common phrasal verb, to eat out, no? I suppose you know. Maybe last last term, last level.
obvious, right?
We studied that.
If you
What does it mean, eat out, guys? Paula, Valeria, or John?
Comer afuera.
Yes, when you go to a restaurant, when you don't eat at home, you eat out. It means to eat in a different place, no? To eat in a restaurant. So that's eat out.
eat out, it means you eat outside your house. You go to a restaurant, but instead of eat, if you say dine, to dine out.
And here we find another synonym for that expression, no? You can say eat out, or you can say dine out, no? Dine, no? You say that, remember that we have a breakfast, lunch, and dinner, no? The pronunciation is different, dinner. But when we say as a verb, we say dine, no? To dine out. To take the dinner is to dine.
What does it mean? To have lunch or dinner outside. To have dinner outside, to go to a restaurant, to have dinner. Let's dine out tonight, shall we? Now, if you
And here we have this let's, no? Let's dine out. Remember that this let's, it's very useful in English. For instance, let's go. Let's start, no? We use this let's and the verb. Let's start, empecemos. Let's go, vamos. Let's dine out, cenemos, ¿no? O salgamos a cenar. Let's begin, empecemos, okay?
out tonight, shall we? Now, if you want to eat out or dine out, before going to the restaurant, you want to make sure that they have a table available for you. Let's say you are 2 people, you want to dine out, but you are not sure if they have a table ready for you. So what you need to do is to call the restaurant, and what should you do? You should book a table.
This is the verb we saw last week, no? To book. Remember that we relate the word book with booking, no? The website or the application. Booking, no? When we book a table or we book a hotel, no? We book a table or we book a hotel, no? Remember, and take into account that it's related to booking.
Or you should make a reservation. Book a table or make a reservation. That means to call the restaurant to let them know that you want to go there tonight for dinner or today for lunch, and that if they have a table available for you. Hi, I'd like to book a table for two for tonight at around 8 p.m.
And here we find the common expression in order to book a table, no? You have to say how many people are going to the restaurant. In this case, a table for two. And you have to say the time, no? Around 8 p.m.
Let me check. Yes, we have a table available for you. Now, when you go to a restaurant, the restaurant may be very expensive. It may also be reasonably priced. Reasonably priced? Does it mean it's cheap? No, it's not cheap. The prices are reasonable. It means you can accept the price. It sounds fair. Well, that's a steak. $20 for that steak, 300 grams of steak, $20. That's fair. This is reasonably priced. For example,
Okay. Have you heard? You have heard the explanation about this expression, reasonably priced. Did you understand? Did you get it? Did you get it? How he
Yes, sir.
explained it? In Spanish, how do you say that, John?
Precio razonable.
Es un precio razonable, guys. It's not cheap, it's not expensive. But taking into account maybe the quality of the food, it's a good price, no? It's a good price. It's not cheap, it's not expensive, but it's a good price, or it's a fair price, no? When we say fair price, es un precio justo, no?
I checked the menu of that restaurant and it is reasonably priced. Now, at the restaurant, there are some people who are working. Those people are called the staff. Now, if the staff are paying attention to the customers, they are answering to their needs, and they are being very careful with everything, those staff are attentive. Attentive staff. It means staff who really care about customers.
So the staff are the people who work at the restaurant, no? The waiter, the waitress, the chef. And he's talking about that sometimes the staff is very attentive, no? It's very attentive. They greet, they take you to the table, they give you the food on time. So that's attentive staff. And those staff is who really cares about customers, no?
The next word to learn is cuisine. Cuisine. Now, a lot of my students have problems pronouncing this. Pay attention. Zine, zine, zine. Now put them together. Cuisine, cuisine, cuisine. Where's the stress? Is it on the first syllable or the second syllable? Cuisine or cuisine? Cuisine, it's on the second syllable. Repeat after me. Cuisine. Now, what does it mean? Cuisine is a specific type of food for a country or a place. Now, what is local cuisine? Local cuisine is the specific type of food you can find in a particular area. For example, in the city I live right now, which is Milan in Italy, local cuisine is risotto milanese. It's a very tasty dish made.
So if we talk about local cuisine here in Colombia, we are talking about bandeja paisa, we are talking about a tamal, we are talking about lechona. That's the local cuisine here in Colombia, no? When we say that local cuisine is the typical or the most typical food in a particular area, in a particular zone. In our case, if we are in Colombia, so the local cuisine is the Colombian typical cuisine.
With risotto, which is rice, and saffron, which is a kind of herb. And you have to try this local cuisine when you come to Italy. Now, there is a type of food which is generally categorized as continental food. What is it? Continental food is European food. Food made in Europe. Food cooked and prepared in Europe. That is continental food. For example, Italian food, Spanish food, French food, German food, Portuguese food.
These are the names that people give to the type of food, no? The food, when they are going to talk about the general food in Europe, it means the European food. Italian, Spanish, French, German, Portuguese, you talk about the continental food. And in restaurants here in Colombia, you can find that they offer continental breakfast, for instance. In their menus, they offer a continental breakfast. What is a continental breakfast? Typical breakfast from Europe, okay?
These are continental food. But we also have another category, which is Oriental food. Oriental food are Southeast Asian food. So, Oriental, continental, which one do you prefer? I really like Oriental food. How about you? And another type of food is vegetarian food, or even vegan food. Now, vegetarian food is a type of food that does not include any meat. Vegan food, on the other hand, is any food that doesn't include any meat or any other product coming from animals.
Okay, and here we have a very good explanation about the difference between vegetarian and vegan. No? Today, there are too many people which are vegetarian and many people which are vegan. These are very different, no? The vegetarian food of the vegetarian people is the people who don't eat any meat, okay? But the vegan food or the vegan people is the people that don't eat any food that includes meat or any other products coming from the animals. So in the first one, the vegetarian, you don't eat pork, you don't eat chicken, you don't eat cow, but the vegan people is the people that don't drink milk, for instance, don't eat eggs, okay? Don't eat cheese. It's important, and here it's a very good explanation in order to be clear about that, to have a clear idea about the difference between vegetarian or vegan. No? When the people say that he is vegetarian, it's something different when he says he's vegan.
Including eggs or milk. Okay, enough learning for now. Let's see how to use what we have learned in a dialogue. Guys, would you like to dine out this weekend? Great idea! I'm free on Saturday. How about you, John? I'll try my best to come. Nice. Do you know somewhere to go? There's this new place to eat. How about you, John?
Okay, here I have this one. Let me see. No. My gosh. This one.
Guys, would you like to dine out this weekend? Great idea. I'm free. How about you?
This one. There are two ways in order to answer a question in English, but without repeating the same, ¿no? Cuando no queremos repetir la primera pregunta dos, tres veces, we say, what about you? Or how about you, no? What about you or how about you, no? For instance, I'm free on Saturday. Estoy libre el sábado. Y le vamos a preguntar a la otra persona, ¿y usted? ¿Y usted qué? ¿Y usted está libre? ¿Sí? In order to, instead of asking, are you free on Saturday? En vez de preguntarle, hacer una repetición de esa misma oración, podemos preguntar, how about you? Or what about you? Okay, what about you? Or how about you? Both of them are the same. Es, ¿y usted qué, no?
Hey, John, I'll try my best to come. Nice. Do you know somewhere to go? There's this new place 2 streets away from here. I checked the menu and it's reasonably priced. And what types of food do they have? Mainly local cuisine. I don't know. I'm a vegetarian, you know. Yes, and they have a vegetarian menu too. Do they have continental food too? I think yes. I'm not sure though. Sounds great. I'm down. But it's so crowded at the weekend. We should make a reservation right now. I'm not sure though. Sounds great. I'm down. But it's so
And
crowded.
here we have a key that you have to be very careful, you have to pay attention. When we see this expression at the weekend, we know that the man or the person who is talking is using the British accent, no? The British accent. Why? Because American people, they don't say at the weekend, they say on the weekend. No? So when we are reading a text, when we are reading a paragraph, a story, when we are watching a series, a movie, and we listen to that expression at the weekend, we know that the people who are speaking are from UK. Okay.
At the weekend, we should make a reservation right now. So what are we waiting for? Let's do it. I hope you're enjoying this lesson. Before we continue, let me tell you something. Do you want to have the summary of this lesson in a PDF file? And not just this lesson, all download. You will receive the book, names of all the dishes, all the meals that to our lesson. Part 2, at the restaurant. Now, when you are at the restaurant, the first thing you need is the menu. So menu, as you know, is a list with the names of all the dishes, all the meals that restaurant has to offer. Nowadays, many restaurants do not offer a menu on paper, but rather they have a QR code on the table. You have to scan it with your phone to see the menu.
This is a good explanation. Now, nowadays, there are too many restaurants that don't have a menu, no? Don't have a paper. Its menu. You go to a bakery, I don't know, different places, and you're not going to find a menu, but you're going to find a QR, no? A QR code, code. This is a QR, and you have to use your phone in order to go to the menu, no? To go to the menu. And that's very common. Nowadays, it's very common, and after the pandemic, I think that that's one of the consequences of the pandemic. We don't use paper, we don't use menus, we use QRs, we use mobile phones.
And that is good, I think. You don't use paper. Now, next to the menu, some restaurants have another menu, which is the drinks menu. That is the list of all the drinks they have to offer. Different wines, different sodas, soft drinks, alcoholic drinks, the entire list of drinks. Now, sometimes on the menu, you may see one section titled Today's Special, or maybe Specials. What is that? That is the dish or the meal that the chef has prepared specifically for today. Tomorrow, you won't find that on the menu. It's only for today. That is today's special. Now, each meal at the restaurant may have 3 different steps. The first one is the starter, which is a very light meal so as to work up.
Here we can find the parts of the menu, no? As we studied last week, no? First one, the starter, no? Or appetizer.
An appetite. Good phrase. Work up an appetite? What does it mean? Appetite is the desire to eat. If you work up an appetite, it means you are doing something to your body that your body feels more and more hungry.
And here he is explaining something very important. He says that the starter or the appetizer it's very, very important when we go to a restaurant, no? Because the appetizer, the starter, makes you feel hungry. It's something something small, no? Something that you eat, but something small that you eat, and that food, that specific food, is going to make you feel more hungry. You are going to feel hungry when you eat that. It's very important to know that.
So basically, you are preparing your stomach for the real meal, which is after the starter and is called the main course. Main course is the main dish, the biggest dish you're going to eat. After that, you may want to order dessert, which is something sweet at the end of the meal. Now, when you order your meal, you may want to choose some side dishes. Side dishes? What are those? Well, maybe some yogurt, some olives, something to eat, some pickles, something to eat next to your food. They just put it beside your food. It's not part of your main meal. So you can.
And here you are listening to the man explaining the side dishes, no? The food who is or what is next to your food, to the main dish, to the main food, no? To the main meal. Something that is used only to eat with that, but it's not very important. For instance, the yogurt, the leaves, the pickles, which are not very important. These are the side dishes.
You can order side dishes, or if you're having salad or something that requires some sauce, you can order dressing. Dressing. Dressing is not, no, it's not dressing. Dressing is basically sauce added to salad. Now, at the end of the menu or at the bottom of each page of the menu, you may see this word, allergen. Allergen, but what does it mean? Well, allergen, or plural allergens, are the materials, the substances in the food that may cause an allergic reaction. So, for example, if you are allergic to tomatoes, you may want to check the allergens to see if tomatoes are in the meal you're going to order. Or if you're allergic to peanuts, you may find peanuts in the allergens. And
okay, and here, this is a good one. Maybe here in Colombia, we are not used to find these allergens in the menus, no? We are not used to find those advices, the advertisement about allergens. But, or however, when you go to some specific restaurants, especially those that offer seafood, you know what is seafood, guys? The seafood?
Comida de mar.
Yes. In some of those restaurants who offer seafood, they use these allergens, these advices. They write on the menu allergen, because maybe there are people who are allergic to shrimps, no? Or something like that. So in some of them, they use this type of allergens advices or advertisement in order to avoid that the person feels sick when it's something like that. Okay.
allergic to peanuts, you may find peanuts in the allergen. Friend decides to have pizza. And then you think that, pizza sounds good. I want the same. What can you say? A pizza for me too. That's okay. But you can also say, make it two. Make it two. It means I want the exact same that he ordered. If you are the third person, you can say, yeah, make that 3.
Okay, in order to finish for today, we have this expression, make it 2. And he's explaining that if you are going to order something and the next person is going to order the same, instead of repeating the same word, the same sentence, you can say only make it 2, no? For instance, you are going to eat at a restaurant, you are with your parents, and your father says, I want a rice. And you're going to ask for the rice too. You're not going to say, I would like to eat a rice too. No, you only say, make it two. Make it two, no? Like in Spanish, when we say que sean dos, ¿no? Una persona, estamos en el restaurante, vamos a pedir algo y alguien dice, bueno, yo voy a pedir una hamburguesa. De la otra persona va a pedir lo mismo, en vez de repetir, dice, make it two, que sean dos. Okay? Now, we're going to stop here and we're going to finish our session for today. And I'm going to ask you, each one of you, Valentina, Paula, and John, when you watch this type of videos, you can understand everything, John?
A lot of teacher.
A lot. Okay. There are some expressions, some words that you don't understand, you don't get it, right?
Yes, teacher.
But most of the video, most of the expression of the sentence, you can understand it.
For example, cuisine.
Cuisine.
Yes, yes. Continental food. Continental food and typic dish. I don't know. Typic dish. The expression.
Okay. Valentina, what about you? When you watch a video like this, you can understand almost everything?
Yeah, I can understand almost everything.
Okay, and what about you, Valentina? Did you get it? Did you get the topic, the ideas, everything that he is explaining?
Yes.
Okay, so you can find a lot of videos like this. This YouTuber is one of my favorite because when he speaks, he doesn't speak so fast that you can understand. He speaks like he was in real life. He doesn't speak so fast, or he doesn't speak so slow. He speaks as real people speak. So and he explains everything, he shows, and he uses many expressions. So I like these type of videos because they are very interesting and you can understand and you can get a lot of vocabulary, a lot of expressions which are very useful for you. So guys, that's all for today. It was a pleasure to be here with you. Have a good night. Keep taking a rest, taking a break for these days until you start studying again next week. And John, you have to work tomorrow, so you have to go to bed. Bye-bye and have a good night, guys.